Yo, how's it going, guys? Looks like I've already messed up, eh? Let me just sort out the webcam real quick. Hope everyone's having a good day today. By the looks of it, somehow I've deleted the webcam, or have I? Let's have a look here. Bear with me. Things that can go wrong whilst live usually do go wrong, eh? But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, doing things a little bit different today. Really looking forward to it. Going to be playing Headsup. We've got two opponents lined up. We've got Dixon, and then following Dixon will be Acid as well. Elf and Dixon got in quite a few games yesterday. I say quite a few. We played two. I played against the community in a total of 6 games. Managed to win 4 and lost 2. Both of the losses were against Dixon. So yeah, definitely time to get my revenge today. There is a 90-second delay. Obviously, I want to show all the action. So, you know, the delay is going to have to be in effect. Anyway, who do we have on the stream today? We got None of Your Business. We got Acids. We got Jazzy. How you doing, Jazzy? Hope all is good, mate. And we got Hit Flush River as well. Okay, let's get the table tagged up. So it's going to be 100 chip buy-in. You know, roughly about, I don't know, close to $7, I guess, with the price of Bitcoin at the minute. So we're going to be playing a Lowball mix against Dixon, and then against Acids. I'm not too sure, actually. We haven't discussed it. I'm guessing we'll just play whatever we fancy. Probably take it in turns to decide which heads up we want to play. But yeah, for the time being, we'll be against Dixon. Same as what I done yesterday. There will be 3 entries. You know, 100 chips given to you guys to come and battle me heads up as well. But to kick things off, we'll be against Dixon. And you get to see all the action as well. You get to learn some new games, perhaps, if you're not too familiar with the Lowball mix. Yeah, running now. Acid have just sorted it, mate. You would have seen. Obviously, the delay. But yeah, always good in the hood, sir. Right, without further ado, let's crack on. Yeah, really looking forward to today's stream. Just doing something a little bit different, you know. Feels good. Obviously, heads up is what I enjoy. Enjoy the battle. Rookie, I know, mate. I know. What can I say? None of your business. So, no song request today. Just doing wig for streamer. Yes, exactly. It is what it is, sir. So we got a made side hand. It is a 10, but given 3 draws, I would expect to have to draw to a 9, pretty much. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty certain they need to be drawing to at least a 9. Heads up pots in triple draw. So first game of a Lowball mix is a triple draw. Followed by Badusi, Badugi, and Badasi. We've got 3 decent starting cards, 6 dukes 5. Ideally you need to catch a 7 or an 8. And that's an 8 and that's a 4 as well. That's a decent hand, heads up. Both of us have discarded 2. So most likely discarding 1, indeed he is. Yo, Poppy Cola, how you doing, sir? I'm still going to raise because we got a respectable 8-6. It's going to be flattened now, obviously. Dixon's telling me he's got the better hand, so I have to just presume he does, but we can't be folding. Especially getting over 10 to 1 on our money. I'm not going to be falling for that old chestnut. I mean, he might You might think I've now got the best hand, but I don't want to be betting and then getting check raised. We're just going to just presume our hand is most likely good, but not necessarily. Yeah, he's got a 9 at 6. That's we do win a decent pot there. Yo, experts, welcome to the channel, mate. Hope you're doing well. This is a really good starting hand. However, Dixon has found the fold button. So just like myself, Dixon enjoys all the different poker variants. Card cover, we got a delay, sir. No card cover today. We did have one yesterday because I wasn't too sure if Dixon and Acid was going to be able to make it, but both have confirmed they would be playing today. We're going straight in with a delay. Dixon wanted to get involved in that giveaway. Go on, Dixon. Still draws to go. We're drawing to potentially a 7, although we can only catch a deuce for that. We catch a deuce and 8. That is an 8, so that's a decent 8. 8, 7, 6. Obviously, it's one of the worst 8s you can get, but at least the 3s are, you know, in there, and the 4's not a 5, so definitely not the worst 8s out there. Definitely a better 8. However, nice hand at Dixon. As much as I love the interaction with no delay, it does feel good to like do a pure poker stream. That's where my passion's at, of course. You know, this won't be for everybody watching Lowball mix, but like I said, myself and Acid are going to play some different, other poker varieties. Acid, any idea what you're going to want to play, sir? You play Hold'em if you want, Acid. I don't mind. Entirely up to you, sir. Take it in turns. Dixon discarding 3. I'm discarding 1. If he does bet, I'm going to check raise as we draw him pretty nicely. Not to bet he does. Card 3 again. I was going to say, if I pair up here, it's just so... It sucks so much because when I bet now, it kind of looks like I'm going to be stabbing so much to try and get a fold. I still have to be betting because I can't win the hand unless I bet, but I should be getting looked up here a lot of the time. He might even check raise bluff. He doesn't do either. I don't particularly like betting there because I think Dixon, if he makes any hand, he kind of has to call. Even if he pairs like a deuce or a 3, even a 4 at times, he kind of has to make the call. Because I'm going to be bluffing this so often. I've seen him discard 3, discards 1. So yeah, there's going to be essentially a lot of bluffs going on. Yo, Disco, how you doing, sir? Welcome in, mate. Thank you very much for the raid. If you're not following Disco Derek, what are you playing at, guys? Why are you not following Disco? Go drop that man a follow. Yo, Noodaloo, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Okay, we've moved on to a Badusi, and I have got a Badugi. It's a decent Badugi, so we're going to be free rolling in this type of hand a lot of the time. Unfortunately for us, Dixon has found the fold button. Something he doesn't do too often. So we keep the 9. I'm going to keep the 6 of diamonds because we know there's a dead 9 of diamonds. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Sorry, let me say this again. We're going to keep the 6 of diamonds. We're going to get rid of the 6 of hearts because we know there's more hearts in the deck than there is diamonds. Point I'm trying to make. Yeah, Dixon, that's exactly it, mate. You've nailed it on the head. Okay, so we've got another Padugi. This time it's a 9 low Padugi, and we've got a 9-7 for. So it's all a little bit ropey. If we had a 7 low Padugi, then we're in a very good position. But if we're going to be breaking the hands, we're also breaking a Padugi as well. So I think we just stand pat with a 9 and just check it over. Hope we're good for, you know, at least half the pots, if not scooping. That trips when you paired to 7, really. Didn't you discard 1 card, though? You discarded once, I'm pretty certain. I could be incorrect. And saying in the chat that he had trips. Didn't realise we had moved on. No worries, sir. Only by a second draw, understood. So, if I'm not mistaken, Dixon is also playing MTTs as well at the same time. At the minute, I've just got the 1 table. I will be playing, hopefully, the mini deep. Mini Deep's got 2 people in there at the minute, so I'll be number 3. Okay, so the Super Turbo still in late reg, 16 minutes left. It's going to jump in the Super Turbo then. I see Joe's in first place, and now Karen's also in there. Karen was in there, no longer. So my idea was to like upload this to YouTube, but obviously YouTube is a little bit, well, they're very strict on the like poker content and gambling content at the minute. I think I might have mentioned where we're playing and whatnot. I'll still upload it, see what happens, I guess. Okay, aces. Aces again, what's going on? This is why I usually have a card cover, guys. You get to see me, you know, getting dealt aces after aces. You know, sometimes I have to fold them just so it doesn't look, you know, too suspicious. If only that was the case, though. Okay, aces against kings. We do manage to hold. Right, going to focus more on the match against Dixon now. Obviously, I kind of wanted to get this table set up. Okay, so we switched to a Badugi. I must admit, this is one of my weaker games out of the bunch. I mean, my pot limits Badugi game is pretty strong. So much limits. Flop quads held for made Badugi. What are you talking about, sir? I need 2 good starting cards, but I'm going to be a little bit aggressive now we've got this lead going on. So obviously once I've raised, I'm getting a good price to just call once again. If it did improve, we can really continue. Dixon, apparently he's got a patted hand. I think I'm going to believe him, especially as we're still having to discard 2 cards. So easy fold. If we do improve there, then we, obviously continue the hand. None of your business. No song request today, sir. Today we're doing things completely different, buddy. It's royalty free. Well, at least I hope it's royalty free music. Yeah, unfortunately, song request is off for today. None of your business. Like I said, doing things different, mate. Dixon might stamp at bluff here. It's definitely possible in position. He's that type of player that's good enough to do it as well. And the fact he's flattered, I don't think that is going to be the case now. Pretty certain any made for Doogie, he would have raised. We make a 7. I was in 2 minds. We have to check it over there, but I kind of think that he probably presumes on to have some bluffs in that spot. So I think we do kind of have to be betting for value as opposed to allowing him to check back. Right, so Karen is back in the Super Turbo here. Good luck to Karen. So next week we're going to be mixing things up next week as well. We're going to be doing a stream, most likely on Wednesday with a friend of the stream, Harrier. He plays quite a bit of Chinese poker, so I'll be learning that for the first time. I should get at least 1 more hand in the Badoogie. The Amazing Jack, there is that as well, yes. There can be no tilting songs as we got it turned off. I've turned up to try and win today. Okay, again, not improved. I'm surprised Dixon's not seen me discard 2 cards. Unlike Dixon. We have made a Badoogie, albeit a very weak one. I'm going to check call. Actually, we're going to check raise, actually. Now, he's seen us stamp at, so we just check. And they just have to call. If we bet, it doesn't really make any sense. He's not going to try and bluff catch, I don't think. I think check call would be the best approach there. Okay, we do have a Badoogie, but obviously a very, very bad one with the king. We're definitely going to get rid of that with 3 draws to come. 875. It's not particularly great for Badasi. It's decent for Badusi. But a straight do not count against you here. An ace is low, then obviously the 8 essentially becomes a 9 as opposed to an 8. Not bad. That's not bad. We're going to definitely be betting. Decent 3 card starting hands. 3 different suits below a 6. Yo, Waji B is back. How's it going, Waji? Appreciate you turning up, sir. Okay, we have made a Badoogie. It is a 9, and we're going to be betting to potentially get a fold, knowing that we could potentially be free rolling here, knowing that we have a Badoogie. If Dixon doesn't have a Badoogie, then obviously our Badoogie will give us half the pots. We obviously just check this one back just in case he has been trapping. We're never going to get a fold anyway, so we'll check it back. And the hand is good enough. Unlucky Dixon. Maybe given his passiveness that I could have bet there for value, but I know Dixon can be a little bit tricky at times, and I think our hand strength is kind of essentially won the max for its for its hand strength. Making a hero call there. It feels correct. It's probably not, but you've got to go with your gut sometimes, haven't you? He's got a 9. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Okay, so Dixon is all in. We're drawing very nicely. We'll actually hit the nuts if we catch the 3 hearts. We'll actually keep the Badoogie. Or do I just get rid of the... I think we just get rid of the Queen because we're drawing so well. I mean, it's unlikely we're going to catch a Badoogie, but we don't need to have a Badoogie to win the hand, as long as we can get a decent low hand. Obviously, the Badoogie gives us that little bit extra insurance, so to speak. Right, so Badoogie chop that one up then. With a decent ace to 5 hand. Yeah, Dixon, that was a funny story. So. Yeah, Dixon, that's all good, mate. I know it's tough when you're playing other tables. You can obviously, when you have less tables, come back and battle. I mean, this one's obviously not over. There's a lot of poker to potentially still be played in this one. Yeah, no worries at all if you take a break or whatever. Okay, that's some made hands. We've got a 6 low Badoogie. We're getting at least half back. Unless he picks up a super nutted hand. AKA scoops it with a better Badoogie. It's very unlikely. We could scoop it. The 10 is a made hand, and yeah. It's unlikely to scoop it, but we know that this... Badoogie will give us half the pot back. Okay, we're back to a triple draw, drawing to a perfect 7 as well. The race is 7s against Ace Jack. We do unfortunately lose that one in the Super Turbo. With Dixon discarding 4 cards, there is an argument to stand with Pat with the 10, but he will catch some low cards because he's started his hand with obviously high cards. So, I mean, the 10 might have been good, but I think it's a little too risky. I think we do need to kind of hit at least like a 9 more often than not in this type of spot. And that, there we go. Like I said, standing with the Pat, standing Pats with the 10, that's just way too risky. Yeah, Dixon, no worries at all, mate. So, acids. Ace 10 that does hold up. Actually, probably a good time to do the giveaway, to be honest. If we play against somebody and then I, battle you afterwards. Yo, Mr. Old Arcuna. Okay, we've got Jacks against Ace King. We haven't flipped too well in this one. And Jacks, by the looks of it, is actually going to be good. What a river that was, eh? Obviously, once I see the king, I'm not expecting to hit a 2-houser there. Yo, Mr. Old Arguna in the chat and on the table as well. Yo, Dinesh, how you doing, sir? Okay, so let's rock it, let's roll it. So, the winner to play me heads up is Poppy Cola. I'm curious to know which game you're going to want to play. I'm going to presume Omaha. I'm curious. I'm going to say Omaha. So I'm going to go for the 4, the 5 card. Quad kings, eh? Obviously a dream spot. Try and win a really nice pot here. You know, given this guy a stack, he's going to obviously be jamming relatively wide. Joe's going to be raising wides at times. Well, as it is, both of them have got a hand. There's kings. Can we hold? We don't want to see any more River Jacks. Not this time. Unlucky Joe. That's very unfortunate, sir. JJ, no. JJ, yes, sir. JJ, yes. Right, Poppy, I need to get you sorted, don't I? Let's get you paid out, sir. Dr. Guna. Dr. Like it. Do you know what? I've never noticed that before. Yeah. Mr. O. Dr. Guna. I like it. 5 cards, sir. PLO. Just to confirm. No worries, Poppy. Gonna go sit down at that table now, sir. 5 cards. Maybe there's 5 card. Alright, there is. Four card. You just said 5 card. I presume you mean 4 card then. I'm sat on a 5 card table. I'll sit on a 4 card table as well, mate. Just in case anyone else wants to come and battle me on that one. Thinking about it, I'm just going to reg other heads up, and you know, if anyone from the community or whoever wants to join me, then so be it. Okay, so I'm sat down. As you can see here, heads up, pot limit Omaha. I am Mr. Poppy. Yo, Mad Jack, we do have a slight delay today. It is 90 seconds. I'll try and respond to you guys as quickly as possible. Dixon, I'm not going to lie, sir. I had the advantage there because, you know, I was just one tabling. You know, those Lowball games, you definitely need to have full focus, in my opinion. Not making excuses for yesterday, you know, it was what it was. You know, it could have easily have gone either way. I'm just kind of saying, you know, in general, I think anybody kind of needs to solely kind of play those, as opposed to, you know, playing 2 or 3 other tables at the same time. Poppy, no worries. Your own time. So, keyword, guys. Keyword, get it in the chat. I'm going to play Acid next. After I played Poppy. So, Silver Turbo, how are we looking? Yeah, we're going to ISO here. This guy, I mean, it's risky. Actually, we're not going to ISO too madly. We can still fold, as much as I hate to fold. But yeah, we should be ahead a lot of the time here with King 8. Indeed, we are. Obviously, Johnny's stack size means he kind of has to play super loose. So King 8, definitely a decent hand, as we all know. Okay, standard Omaha, good luck to a Poppy. Week 2 pair, checking this one controller plots, especially on a very draw heavy board. Now we got a disguised full house as well by playing it this way. Dixon, indeed, sir, indeed. I'm halfway across the Atlantic City, sir. The Atlantic Ocean. Right, so in typical Dixon style, you know, he just has to kind of like, you know, destroy things, doesn't he? I'm glad he's done it though. I'm grateful for the action. We're playing some 9 game here. Best of luck to Dixon. So I've got 2 heads up tables at the minute. So this is 9 game. As none of the Lowball mixed games other than I believe. Okay, Poppy, I believe you, sir. And he would. Very tough to be folding this in limits. 5 is good enough. I understand the raise though. I'm going to be having some stabs on the flop. 4s can definitely be good. You know, I'm going to be leading out with like 6-7 type of hands as well. You know, overcards. The 4s definitely not a bad hand to check raise my bets on the flop. I'm going to try and focus more on the Poppy Cola match. Obviously, we'll show hands against Dixon as well. Okay, we've got a weak flush draw, a pair, and a up and down straight draw. I think everything combined, we just have to rock and roll with it. It's not ideal. It's one of those either spots that if the straight is no good, then obviously the flush should be in. Even hitting like 2 pairs at times can be good. And yeah, he takes it down. Nice hands. We don't really get away from that one, do we? Bobby Cola, nice hands, sir. Acids, are you ready to choose what game you want to play, sir? Look at this guy with the spoilers in the chat. But yeah, MCU, well played, sir. What hand that was, eh? I've got a pair. I've got a up and down straight draw, and I've got a flush draw as well. Like I said, everything kind of combined means I can't really get away from that. Multi-weighting is a very easy kind of play it a lot more kind of cautiously. And heads up, yeah. And very nearly scoped it as well. Very nearly won it, didn't I? We ever did a pair. Thought you guys were going to play Polymer Omaha. We did. You can see there, ELO. Unless I'm missing something, none of your business. That was definitely Omaha, so. Dixon, I have no idea. Probably not, sir. I think you're a little bit more clued up, I guess. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's not like we've got thousands of viewers here, like, you know, proper intense and kind of into the poker, is it? So, you don't care, Acids. Pepsi, doesn't matter, sir. We don't have a huge audience, so it really doesn't matter. We can play mostly anything. I think Big Bet Mix is a good one, Acids. I'm going to sit down on the Big Bet Mix table. Good little mash-up, that one. Not too sure why, but my lobby just keeps on jumping. What happened to you guys? I'm looking at 1K, 100 buy-ins, and it's like jumping back down to like the much higher buy-in ones. Okay, Acid, I'm registered, sir. Best of luck to you. King High, it's gonna be good here a lot of the time. At least he's got do 7, you know. Knowing Nixon, he probably has got do 7. King High should be good. No, ace 5, nice answer. Okay, game to switch to a single draw. I saw a fish registered for night game and had to join it. Exactly, precisely, sir. Did you just min raise and then discard 4 cards? Is this? I haven't seen this in the playbook before. No need to bluff. He's made a hand. He's not going to get too many folds either, so a wise spot to bluff anyway. Although if he does bet, I have to give it some respect. Somebody didn't realise game change. Yeah, you don't usually get 5 cards in fixed limit holding. Oh yeah, just a reminder, Acid, this is the game that I'm sat down at. Heads up, big bet. We'll get this tagged up whilst I'm waiting. I don't know why, Acid, but your username with a capital C doesn't look correct, does it? Oh, Dixon saying he's not overly a fan of a single draw. Okay, just realised we're on the money bubble here in the Super Turbo. King Jack, that's got to be a strong hand. Is this guy going to be pricing to call? In theory, his calling range should be stronger than my opening range. Make the fold as well. Got to keep him honest here. Nice hand, Dixon. He's not going to be bluffing too often in that spot, but I have to keep him honest the first time. I see other hands he's going to be leading out with pot betting. Okay, Acid, no worries, sir. I'll message in the chat when this battle's over between myself and Dixon. Yeah, probably makes more sense that I'm not playing two heads up at the same time anyway. You know, different games especially. Yeah, some requests are off for the time being. I had a pair of sixes. I was playing silly buggers. Dixon called, probably more calling for information as well. Okay, we made the money. Bit of kings against ace 10. Ace in the diamonds. That should be a complete dead card for Dixon. The ace, you know, that's potentially going to be hitting when he does make the call. Obviously, we're drawing to a low. If hit a gut shot, going to be raising. We are free rolling. Very unlikely he's going to start with two low cards. For the most part, we're going to be free rolling. Yeah, that's it going, mate. Next stream, I'm gonna have like Frozen and all the rest of you know, your troll songs. Not looking forward to the start of next stream then. All the funky music. And now I just have to give up. I don't think this guy's ever going to be folding. I mean, he can be drawing. He can have the same hand as I've got, actually. Give up. That's it. What we got here? Drawing to literally nothing, 2 pairs. So Dixon, you saw a fish was registered to a 9-game sit and go. How did you end up playing against me then? Bit weird. Right there, mates. Your mum not back yet? Dixon, it must be a little bit weird for you because obviously, you're listening and watching, but you like watching, as it happens. Must be a little bit distracting as well, I guess. Give me a few seconds, Tawny break. Yeah, no worries, mate. We can sit out if you want. So Dixon multi-tabling. So going to be playing against Acid next. We're going to play Big Bet Mix. Tell you in the info what the games are. Have a look. Surprisingly, I don't think it does. It's got to tell you somewhere you'd have to fill tournament info. Or was that what I was just on a second ago? So my memory serves me correct. Big Bet Mix begins with No Limit Hold'em, moves to 2 to 7 single draw. And then you got Omaha and 5-card high-low. Those will be the 4 games on rotation against Acid. Okay, welcome back, Dixon. Ideally looking for a 9, that would be the nuts. Most likely has got a straight. He's not going to be folding because the way I play the hand, I'm not really. Yeah, I'm just unlikely to have a full house pretty much. Okay. Let's go. I like his aggression, but I think he just has to fully commit because, like I said, I'm unlikely to have full houses. I'm not going to have straights because I didn't raise it up. Would I have called with a queen though? Just how aggressive Dixon would have been a really tough position. I need to add that command, sir. I need to add. We can go over to SWC's site and get it actually. Dixon would have bet Jack, he would have bet a king. I think if he bets, I have to make a crying call here. Okay, at the races against King Jack, we got King Queen. We've got Queen. Can we hold? Yes, we can. Unlucky King Jack there. Plan was to pop river until 7. Understood. Yeah, I mean, if you did have a straight, you're going to be fearing potential full houses, aren't you? So you're probably not going to be betting. They're tough to kind of bluff, I guess. I'm obviously chasing something. You know, if I have got like 2 pairs, or even sometimes I would just flat set there because it's a very made straight board. So I can have some sets. I can obviously river full houses. You know, especially like bottom set. You know, not loving life with a made straight out there. But yeah, I can definitely understand. You know, why you did give up on the hand. Very confident our flush is good. This will be a nice thing blow up if I what these guys both having just over 1k each. I think it's so. Okay, triple draw. I would say that Dixon has most likely got an edge over me in triple draw. Not one of my strongest games for sure. Given just how low Dixon is on chips, we can raise it here. Keep the 9 to begin with at least. I've just managed to get heads up in the Super Turbo. On draw remaining, I think we have to call. We are in position, so if Dixon, we're going to draw obviously anyway because we've got a pair. But, in position, we could have obviously done some different stuff. Nice hand. Dixon was drawing better, deserves to win that one for sure. When I was saying that, we kind of had to just chase the hand and just hope we did win it. None of your business. This is by no means over, sir. No means. Yo, Poker Baba, the Indian Massive is back. Poker Baba's back. Raji B's back. What's going on? I don't particularly want to bet again, but if I do... okay, no, I do that. He's discarding 2. I'm going to stand pat with the jack, actually. If he called, I would have stood pat, and then he can't really be river bluffing. But yeah, if he discarded 1 card, I would have probably checked it over, actually. Kind of given up on the hand, out of position. But if he does it discard 2, we obviously take the aggressive approach. . Yeah, Jack, did you take it down, sir? Did you take it down? I saw you as a heads up. GG in the big O. Never keep the 10 here. We are in position. Let's see if Dixon does stamp out or not. If he stamps pat, we oh, he's discarding 2, so we are going to stamp out. It's a little bit risky. But with him seeing us standing pat, if he does catch the 10 himself, he's going to obviously break his hand. And even if he catches a bad 9, he might even break it. It's unlikely, but still possible. Stamp pat again and pray that we are good. We are indeed. He does pair the 8. So yeah, definitely a good time to stamp out with a 10 with 2 cards to come. GG at 2 to Dixon. Acid, you ready, sir? I won't type in the chat. I don't want to spoil it. That'd be pretty obvious that I obviously took it down. Almost, sir. Almost. Well played, the amazing Jack. This guy's never putting me on a ace. It's up, he doesn't raise an ace. So. Okay, so after Acid, I will do another giveaway winner. We've had one winner so far today. That was Pepsi Cola. He did actually beat me, so he gets to keep everything. He's now got a little tasty bankroll to play with, haven't you? The hobby cola. Good chance King Queen's good here. Be folding for that price, especially. He's at times going to have an ace, but we just can't be folding the king. It's just way too strong. No, heads up, especially for the price he was giving us. Yeah, Dixon, that's exactly what I was saying, sir. I said you can definitely break those hands for sure. I Acid, best of luck, buddy. Yeah, you would have heard me say, Dixon. You can beat Miss Diamonds. The only hand we can beat. Presume Acid had 1 diamond in his hand. No, had an ace deuce. Keep me honest there, Acid. Eh? It is, but I don't have Switch open, so there's no point in it. Just wait for the delay to catch up. A big deal. Oh, yeah, you are correct. He did say that. Thank you. Yeah, Dixon. I think a really good 9. You kind of, you know, if you got like a 9-6, 9-5, you're gonna kind of have to go with it. Sure. If you've got like a 9-8 XX or 9-7 XX, like a bad 9-7, you kind of not overly liking it either. Yeah, that was the beauty, yeah. 9-8, 9, even like a bad 9-7, you know, 9-7-6-5 deuce or something you're not particularly liking, are you? Oh, Dixon, appreciate that, sir. $500k flips, whoa, sir. What even is that in real money, Amazing Jack? Can you imagine? 2% rake. 2% rake. It might even be 1% on that amount. I have no idea. Even if it is just 2, you know. Beautiful stuff. Right, acid takers. Rigatoni, it is what it is, Nanya. Hate the game, but not the player, sir. 2 overcards, backdoor flush. Going to be playing this cautiously on the flop. No bet for Massive, so he's unlikely to have a 5, 7, or 10. Yo, good day, Frackles. How you doing, sir? Fair board, always a good time to see, but if it does call, gonna have to bet turns as well. So, because there's only 4 games on the rotation, you do get a little bit longer per level. Hence why we're still playing No Limit Hold'em here. Just realised, unfortunately, no mini deep today. Either that or I forgot to reg it. I think I did. Look. I've just jumped in the mini crumb that begins in 23 minutes. Love a free card here. So many potential good cards. You know, obviously a club, a 4, a 7. I could work with a 3, and acid. Guys, Windows 11 done some updates, and now it changes my my wallpaper daily. This is the one it's put on at the minute. How bright is that, eh? Yeah, I don't particularly like it, to be honest. I mean, I could put my own wallpaper on, and that should stop it from doing it daily. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. You know, they are, some of them are mostly okay. Yeah, this one is a little too bright, a little too colourful. I sound acid. Not too sure if you guys who have Windows 11, if that does it for you as well. Depending on your settings, I guess. I'll check it back. I got a made hand. We don't need to be bluffing. We won't get a worse. We'll probably don't get that to fold. I think Acid's going to expect me to bluff there. This will be often, so I think we just take our showdown value there without needing to bluff. So in other words, Acid, if I bet, I won't be bluffing. You heard it here first. Yes, Jack, you tell him, sir. You tell him. That was a spot I would have bluffed, though, because there's just no chance to win the hand. Very unlikely. Me raising here, drawing to a decent 9-7 low. So Dixon's only turned 18 today, apparently. Not too sure I believe you, sir. discard a king and get a king. Pick it back again. Do I sound acid? Going somewhere, Dad? Dan? You going somewhere? You grounded though. You gone? You got one free day? Did you help her though? Alright, fair enough. Did she say what time to be back? Okay, alright. Remember you're grounded, so don't take the piss, mate, yeah? Alright. Are you Polish? Fraggles is Dixon's Swiss Canadian. Need Tony to be like Cookie and try. I can barely read the English, Dixon. I'm not going to be attempting the Polish. No chance, sir. The English I struggle with enough as it is. So just a reminder, after this battle against Acid, I will do another heads up winner. Mixing up my bet sizing here, trying to make that like a bluff potentially as well. I'll keep Acid guessing what heads up is all about, what poker's about, deception. Good time for Acid to bluff, because I'm not going to expect him to discard 2 cards and then bluff. So if this is a bluff, I like it a lot. Dixon, you sound like my brother, sir. He learnt Spanish for his ex-wife. Unfortunately, they broke up about a year or 2 after getting married. COVID times didn't do him any favours. I sound acid. Obviously, before when I bluffed, done pot bets. This time, done half again, mixing it up. Yeah, he helped the missus yesterday. She said he could have a free day. So essentially a hall pass, I guess. Laguna, no idea what that means. There's only one word I know in Polish. And that's not the one. I think it's because he's been getting beaten up on the tables, Mad Jack. So he's feeling a little bit, you know, manly, shall we say. Oh yeah, the set of 4s. I was like, well, what's he got? Is he calling with a gut shot? That's not like acid. But no, he had a set of 4s. Unlucky. Obviously we had the up and down straight draw and hit the set of queens as well. That queen, backdoor diamonds also on the flop. Right, card carver's so used to putting it on after big hands, taking it off, putting it back on. So yeah, Dixon feeling a little bit macho, you know, after getting battered on the tables. Testosterone is like, you know, shooting through his veins today. I'm sure he'll get his revenge. I'll probably get battered next match. very disguised and lucky acid. Very lucky acid, you little fuckface. Oh my god, nice answer. This is Omaha. Never expected the understraight to be good. So acid, back to even at Stevens. I got it all to do once again. By Sam, buddy. Club. And acid can't represent anything there. If I had a flush draw, most likely would have bet the flop. I could have led out here drawing to a queen that flush one a pair pulled. I don't particularly like that play. I think we just have to check call now. We have too many full houses. Pocket queens. Acid, I honestly thought I'd beat you in their hands, mate. I thought you were going to have like trips or like top two or something. It's quite the river card, eh? It's taking too long. I kind of wanted it to be about 150. I wanted to type it or like 130, but when I take that amount of time and then type a random amounts, I think Acid's going to know that I probably do have a flush and I get a little bit of extra value out of it. This is a decent hand. Best of flops. We do have two backdoor flush draws. We're calling once. Okay, so it is now 5 card high-low. It goes back to Hold'em afterwards. I don't have that extra diamond in my hand. I'm going to be calling gut shot, backdoor hearts, backdoor low. I think with the ace of diamonds, I now bluff. Heads up is a little bit risky for sure. Absolutely hate it, but I'm going to be betting regardless. Acid's going to be obviously still chasing and can potentially fold weak flushes. All these two pairs going to be folding there as well. So yeah, it's kind of had to commit to the bluff there. Not a play I'd make too often. I think Acid knows I'm not going to be bluffing too often in that spot as well, so very hard for him to make the call. Now we're free rolling. An ace, a 4, a 5. Ace 4, 5, ace 4, 5. Or a diamond. I did not say the diamonds, but the diamond as well. Yeah, Acid's set of tens is absolutely atrocious there. You absolutely hate sets because you're getting free rolled. I'm guaranteed half the pot. So not a fun place to be for Acids. The low being out there. Oh no, was the low there? The low, yeah, the low was there on the turn, wasn't it? Yeah. GG, unlucky Acids. Gonna grab a quick drink. Then I'll do another giveaway winner. I think I'm still registered to 5 cards. Heads up. Let me unregister. Take a look. . So yeah, actually you can choose what you want to play next, Sturber. Type in the chat what you'd like to play, actually. I know, Dan's gone out. You said he could have a free day. Because he helped you with the PowerPoint yesterday. You can earn back a day while you use that day today then. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Kuna, we had those diamonds, didn't we? I don't know if Acid's still here at the minute. So let me do a winner. Okay, so to play me heads up, the next winner is Poker Baba. Poker Baba. Are they still on the channel? That is the question. Lowball mix acid, I like it, sir. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna sit down and play, sir. Playing tonight. Yeah. I know it's unlike me not to have tables. No, we're playing heads up, so I just finished the match. But yeah, usually I've got a few tables, haven't I? Okay, so Acid has it down. We're now playing a local mix. Okay, so Poker Babbit does not know, so we're gonna re-roll it. I think that's only fair. I'll let you guys. What do you guys reckon? Shall I? Should I honour it and allow him to win? I mean, the guy's clearly not here to watch the stream, is he? I think that's a given. Mad Jack, I'll get you paid out after this one, sir. Yo, Jason in the house. How you doing, sir? Good luck in the mini crumb. Presume you will be in there. I know you do enjoy that one, as does Joe as well. Can't believe it's the weekend tomorrow, eh? Anyone got any plans for the weekend? Happy Jack, which game would you like to play, by the way? It'll be after this one against Acid. Five car pulling me away. Love it, sir. Love it. One of my favourite games. Okay. We're going to play after this. After I play Poker Babber, actually. I'll play him quickly. If he knows what he's won, that is. I just don't want a headache of having to explain it to him and whatever else. That'd be the nuts. Alright, so Mad Jack, I will get round to playing you, sir. It'll probably be after Poker Babber, I guess. Happy Jack, for now, that money has been sent to you, sir. Best of luck. We'll start dinner at 7. I'll grab something for now, if you, depending on how hungry you are. Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. So that's in standing pat as well. We got a very nice hand here. By no means nutted, but heads up, it should be good for the scoop. Indeed it is. Okay, so we do have the mini crumb just kicking off. We've got Joe in there. I'm pretty certain Jason said he's going to be in this as well. So good luck to him. Well, I do have a Badoogie, but it's very weak. So we're going to raise this one up and get rid of the 10, knowing that we're drawing to a 3-4-7. I think obviously if we catch the 10 with like one draw to go, we do keep it, but just not from the start. As it is, we have made a 9. I said discarding just the 1 card. I checked there. I didn't mean to check. I wanted to bet. Now I kind of have to check. Or do I? We can still bet actually. Yeah, the hand's a little too strong not to be betting. It did have a Badoogie, so we did call. Acid, ace is high in this, by the way, mate. Ace is high. So you had a ace in your hand, in case you are unfamiliar. But yeah, ace is low in Badasi, not in Badusi. So now I'm streaming from the kitchen, and you're going to be in the kitchen a little bit more often. You know what that means, don't you? Well, yeah, that, but you know what that means, don't you? I usually get to make me a cup of tea and coffee and stuff. I know you are. That's a nice answer. I mean, I don't want the coffee now because I don't want the caffeine, but next time maybe. Saturday when you get back from work, I can still be streaming for a little while longer. Might be a coffee there. Anchiowski. Yo, Austin Powers in the house. Yo, Harrier in the house as well. How you doing, sir? We are playing Headsup against Acid at the minute. Also, the mini crime has just began as well. At the minute, Joe is sitting out. I'm sure he will be back. Do we have a Badoogie? No, we do not. We got 2 threes in our hand. We do make one very, very weak. Acid standing pat. We're going to check it over and call, hoping the Badoogie is good. It is for half the pots. Alright, Harrier, that would be epic. Twitch needs more mixed game streamers. I'm there myself. I can't even think of another one. That's how bad it is. Obviously, there used to be a couple. High Face Poker back in the day. Obviously, GJ Reggie. She used to play quite a few mixed games as well. Talent Chick. The Dutch guy, I've forgotten his name. He was also a mixed games player. Yeah, it was a weird name. There is a delay, yes. It's 90 seconds. It's why you get to see the cards. We're playing heads up. For these type of games, a card cover wouldn't really be any good anyway. But in Badoogie, I mean, it is crap because it's an ace. Do I just... Yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of it. I mean, we could try and guarantee half the pot, but I think we obviously want to try and improve our hand to try and scoop. As it is, our 3 card is good for half anyway. Talking of Badoogie, I think I'll look for some OFC tables again. Good luck, Harrier. I'll take a look and get the rail on again like we did yesterday. Austin Powers giving all his points away. Obviously doesn't know that they're worth a hell of a lot of money. Once I create a crypto coin, Those points be worth a hell of a lot of money, Austin. Alright, so Badugi, obviously ace is low. I'm going to get rid of the 4 and the 3 of spades, keep the 6 obviously. This is standing pat, so we're going to be folding. I don't think he's going to be bluffing in this spot. A huge incentive if you're doing so. No tables yet. Wouldn't take too long, I guess, Harry. In position, I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I would have stood pat bluff there. The drawing is not particularly great. Be the best approach to try and win the hand. Can that get out of hand pretty fast, is it, Harry? Can you lose like a lot more in the progressive? I know nothing about it, buddy. I presume, yeah, like if none of you like win a certain hand, that, you know, obviously it becomes a little bit more expensive the next round, I guess. Presuming that's kind of the gist of it, how it works. Okay, we got a made 9-6, pretty strong heads up. Yep, it certainly will be the Amazing Jack. This is the, that's the code for it, sir. The war coin. I have actually thought about creating one just for the, just because, pretty much. Just for the fun of it. You know, what if chat's GPT nowadays, you know, you can do so many different things. You don't really need to have a full understanding, you know. But I've got a rough idea of the basics, but the more kind of intense stuff, I can just, you know, use AI to kind of teach me how to do it. Knowing me, the Amazing Jack, I would want to pull it after about an hour of being live, sir. You know, never to be seen again. So spend the rest of my time in the Bahamas. Can't do worse than BTC in 2020. Exactly, Dixon. It's not gonna go down, you know, 50%. None of that malarkey. Yes, Dixon, keep hold of that shit, sir. You never know, mate, you never know. Okay, that's a nice answer. If I had a decent free card, I would have called. A little bit more incentivized to be bluffing there as opposed to earlier. The difference is that you get extra FL. I presume there's fantasy land cards depending on your qualifying hand. Understood. It's that hard, but it is a pretty trashy Badoogie. I think I called a small bet. It's not bet interesting. Does he want me to hit, or has he got a really bad hand? One of those two. We just hope we're getting half the pot here. We can't be breaking this a little too strong. Yeah. I'm a little bit worried. Acid has gone for the old trap. You know, hope I improve. Actually, he's betting again. Yeah, nice hand. Acid doesn't have a Badoogie, but neither did us. You know, neither did we. Nice hand, mate. Well played. Like the check. Okay, so we know there's one dead heart. So we keep the hearts of we keep the 4 of hearts, give it to the king of hearts. So we get rid of the 4 of spades. Discarding 1 card. Where are we? Made a 8 a low Badoogie. An 8 low ace to 5 hand as well. Yeah, there is. How are you? I've forgotten how to do it, to be honest. I don't know if someone else can help you, just because I'm obviously multi-tabling, playing heads up as well. Well played, Dixon, mate. With the delay, I can be a little bit more witty, can't I, sir? I can actually think about my responses and then respond to you. Ouch. Right, Acid, I'm still trying pretty damn well. Need a low diamond card. 5, an ace of diamonds. And the diamonds will have to do. Just hoping Acid does not have a Badoogie. Yeah, it's got a very nice hand, and Acid is right back in the game. We have to be calling. Obviously, when we do hit a Badoogie, there's no folds. You know, what did he have? An 8. We were looking to draw to a 7. So if we did catch a nice diamond, we would have scooped it. Yo, Nutzing! How you doing, sir? Welcome in, mate. Alright, 5 of hearts, Mr. Dealer. That's what I want. I don't want to be greedy. Just a 5 of hearts. I could have asked for the 3 of hearts. Oh my god, nice hand, Acid's. Acid's just done me in the Badasi. He's done me in every single hand, I think. Nice hand, sir. Nice comeback. I think it went down to about 200 chips, 250 maybe. A dream of a starting hand. We are what you call a free rolling. That is near perfection. This should definitely be a scoop, especially with Acid still discarded. He needs to catch So Pure. That should be a scoop. Indeed it is. Unlucky, buddy. What did you make in the end? Going to a 6 low. He's 5, 6 for the 3 cards. He's kind of priced in to have to kind of call it. I definitely understand it. You know, I've got hands, but I haven't always got a Badoogie, so even, you know, your 3 low card Badoogie can be good for half. Times. God, backdoors, trip 4s can never put him on that, obviously. Back in we go in the mini crop. Oh shit, we're playing fixed lit. Oh, I didn't even see the game change. Obviously going to be folding there. I stand Acid. Did not see the game change there. Still playing a Badaisi hand. Going pretty well as well. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Should still be able to change it. Made a super knotted hand, especially heads up. Not the nuts, but a 7 low obviously is a very strong hand, especially heads up. Alright, we got a decent lead once again. It's a pretty tasty draw. I'm going to raise it for value here. We need to hit though. Acid's saying he's got a hand, and that should be good enough. More often than not. And again, maybe not. Acid's with a very nice hand of his own. Acid now back in that lead. This is very back and forth at the races against Joe here. And we do hit the ace on the river. Unlucky Joe. Yo, Mr. J. Higgers, how you doing, sir? What a patted hand this is, by the way. Shame it's not Badaisi or Padusi. We have a Padugi in there as well. 7 low one. Yo, Mr. Juanes! How you doing, sir? Thank you for the lurk. Acid's got me a nice hand, sir. No, he does not have me. Yes, he does have me. He does have me indeed. Well played, Acid. Those were some very close hands, sir. Well played. Okay, so Pokebaba. Username, sir. Time to play Pokebaba heads up. Then gonna play Mad Jack heads up, and then if Acid wants to play heads up afterwards, if I do have time, I can, or Dixon or whoever. Yeah, Acid, those were quite the hands, though. They were quite the hands. Very, very close. Yeah, Acid for a minute there, sir. I thought I'd actually just about had you. But yeah, I had an 8756. You had a 876. I don't know, 4, I guess. My opponent just left. I finished 67 points up. GG, mate. I did unfortunately not know you were playing. Yeah, Jay Higgins, she's doing well, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, she was poorly for like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, kind of recovering. Yeah, she's okay now, mate. Appreciate you asking. Yeah, he's a good Chinese player, is Harrier. Okay, Pokebaba, 5 card, Omaha, heads up. This is the one you want to be joining. And Mad Jack, you said 5 cards 08, didn't you, Jack? I mean, I might as well play you 2 at the same time, just so we get both games rolling, so I can play somebody else as well. Yeah, Mad Jack, I've just jumped on the Big O table as well. This one here. Yeah, when you're ready, Mad Jack, come and battle me as well. Okay, there we go. Jay he's joined the high-low table. You can't make it up. Okay. I don't think he's got a Scooby-Doo what day of the week it is. Yeah, Jack, I'll jump on another one of these, I guess. So I presume Jay doesn't know how to play Big O. Got a strange feeling that's going to be the case. We'll see. Alright, so Mad Jack, as mentioned, so I'm going to jump on another table as well. The Big O table. Acid Dixon, what are you saying? Should we play a should we play a Lowball mix table? I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Get this table tagged as well. Ready for Mad Jack. You back there? Huh? There you go, Mac out. Mum was asking about you. She didn't know you took today as your... Just PM'd you on Discord, or what, myself, Acid, or? Yeah, Acid, no worries at all, mate. Okay, so Mad Jack has sat down on the table. We're going to be playing both of these at the same time. Good luck to Pokebaba, good luck to Mad Jack as well. So actually we played 2, didn't we? I won the first, you won the second. 2 pairs, 7s and 3s, and an ace-5 for the low. You never know. Could be good for the scoop. Nope, he's got queens and 9s. Chop it up. Alright, we've got the nuts. Not much in the middle. Probably won't get called as well. Okay, Jay Hingers, no worries, mate. I'll give you the raid afterwards, mate. Appreciate you stopping by. First one in 3 weeks. I hear you, sir. Life does get in the way, eh? We've got a decent starting hand here against Jack. Not the best of flops. We do have a gut shot, backdoor hearts as well, backdoor low. Take the free card. Jack high flush here against Mr. Poker Babbo, who's saying he likes his hand. He's got a king high flush, it's just a caller. And that, my friends, is a scoop. Unlucky Jaya. GG, sir. Oh, Kababa, unlucky. GG. Alright, Jack, you got my full attention, sir. Not the best of lows, but I believe it to be good. So we're going to play it aggressively, try and get him to fold a worse high hand. Somehow we have a scoop there by the looks of it. Yeah, I was not expecting the scoop. What did Jack pull me with? He had 4-5 for the low. He had a pair of kings as well. Unlucky Jack. I'll be committed here. Well, we're not committed, but I just want to make the call anyway. I just want to gamble. Gamba. Queen or 7. Definitely wasn't committed. Back to Dixon. Dixon, are you still here, sir? You're very quiet today. Dixon, acids, if you want. I know you're about to lay down, but you know, you might want to play a little bit of cash. Harrier, if you would like, I'm sat at a 2-4 Lowball mix table. Maximum you can buy in for is 100. All is paired. It does cool. We're not always going to be getting a scoop. Obviously, it's going to have some full houses, but it would have raised with a full house most likely anyway. Is he does fold? Gia Harrier, Dixon, anyone else? I'm sat on a Lowball mix table. If you want to come and join. We've got trip 8, deuce 3 for the low, and drawing to a flush, which would be good. Does find the fold. Yo, Dixon, just saw your messages on Discord, mate. Just sent you a message back. Once we scope, if it calls the flush and 3-5 for the low. None of it's particularly good, but it feels like it's most likely going to be. Indeed it is. Unlucky jack. Yeah, Harry, no worries, mate. Just like throwing the option out there. I know you guys are probably busy doing other stuff as well, so I'm quite content just playing the Headsup, to be honest, and also in the mini crumb as well. Right, top zone, a really bad low. Is it good enough for the scoop? Yeah, Happy Jack. Not Happy Jack, the Amazing Jack. What it is I'm so used to obviously using the hotkeys to put the card cover on and off. So usually after big hands, I'll like obviously turn it off and then put it back on. So sometimes it's just I'm just doing it on autopilots and kind of pressing it after a big hand or whatever. I am sort of realising for the most part that the card cover does go on. Quickly turn it off. Yeah, as you can see here, it's just so easy to put it on and off. Which I'm surprised that when streamers do a no delay stream, that not everyone is using hotkeys to remove the cover. I don't know if there's laziness or I don't know what it is. Like I said, it's just so easy to press a button, you know, turn it on, turn it off. Tell you what, that's going to be good enough for me to play aggressive. Gut shots, 2 overcards, not flush draw. Jack's raised it here. We have been called here. We're going to check it, make out as if we don't like it. We wouldn't do this too often. I do lose some value by not betting the turn, obviously, but I figure this guy might. I mean, I don't usually play that way. Usually, always kind of bet strong hands. I wanted to mix it up, play a little bit differently. Our low is really bad, 4-8. The high is pretty damn bad as well. I'm only calling for half. Absolutely hate everything about this hand. Yeah, Dixon, not Dixon, Jack, nice answer. Could have folded. High's crap, low's crap, really bad. Nice, how are you? Which stakes are you on then? I didn't realise you was on the table, otherwise I would have joined that as well. So best of luck. You mean Lowball or do you mean Chinese? I can't see you on the Lowball table. I'm going to go more of the lazy answer, Jack, to be honest. I'd like to say using the hotkey is smart, but it's anything but pretty simple to set up. Not everybody's technical. Some people might not know how to do it, I guess. But in today's age, you know, these things are easily researchable. We've got about 1 million pairs here. Only losing realistically to Queen Jack is unlikely. Obviously pocket queens would have a speed as well, but I don't think Jack's going to not be betting queens on the flop. We've definitely raised the turn as well. We can rule out turn at hand of course. Okay, we are leaving it up to the poker gods. We've got a very nice hand. GG, Jack, unlucky sir. Ah, got you, Harry. Okay, my mistake, sir. Yo, Karen, how you doing? We have a delay today because we're playing heads up against you guys. Makes a better viewing. I did have 2 opponents, Acid and Dixon. They both pulled out though. What can I say? It's only right that we do another giveaway winner. How about you guys? Sounds like a good idea to me anyway. Okay, so next winner is your dollar. You just won yourself a dollar. A little more than a dollar. Around about $6, $7. Okay, Harry, I'm going to get your table up, sir. So Chinese, you're on the deuce of 7, aren't you? Yeah, got you. So, as you would expect, your dollar wants to play No Limit Hold'em. Okay, Caloxy, gonna get you paid out now, sir. Best of luck. Yeah, Jack GG, my unlucky, sir. Okay, so you done it. This is the table I'm sat at here. There we go. He's sat down. This is our table from yesterday. We played Headsup yesterday as well. Oh no, it's fixed limit. Oops. Oh my god, it's fixed limit Hold'em. Could it get any worse than this? Oops. I've really messed this one up, haven't I? This goes to show the amount of games that are on offer on SWC, however. They got fixed limit as well. Yeah, you got it. My bad, sir. My bad. It gives you a better opportunity to win, I guess. But it made the queens on top, huh? Wow. Did he have better the other? Did he have better on the other boards as well? Then he's got to have better on the other boards, hasn't he? There's the ace. The ace from space. I'm so tilted that this is a fixed limit. Yeah, don't start the Amazing Jack, mate. Don't start. I'm so tilted, mate. What's up here? If he raises again, he's definitely got better than the Queen, but we're not going to be able to fold. Unfortunately. You're not bet. Why you not bet, sir? Why you not bet? Now I'm betting. Weird hand. Especially with the King getting there. He didn't have an Ace King either. Only one way to play this, and that's just to call it down. Sound. Wow, I kind of given up on that, Sir River. Jack, 10 Jack was good enough there. I'll take it. Oh, it's long enough for Jack for sure. The 90 seconds is long enough. Cool one, trying to hit a 6, an 8 to 5. Well, hearts obviously would have kept us in the hand as well. Raise it up, in fact. 4, 9, 8, 5. Heart. We missed the entire lot. Oh, the Amazing Jack, what did I do, sir? Fixed limit, eh? It's an ugly, ugly game. That carries? It carries. What's going on here then? Really? Really? Galaxy, pretty aggressive. Even when I told him I had a king there, he didn't believe me, did he? Went for the old high bit. Deuce, not deuce. think if he raises now, we're just flat. Trips are good. What do we have? 10? Oh, 7-5. Pull us with 7 higher than the river. It's different. It's a different type of poker, you know, Coloxy. You know, I can respect the 7 high call. I could have 3-5. You know, play it super aggressively. And get behind the 7 high call. Looking for a club, or 10 or an 8, now we just flat pull it down. Not folding any put. So Harrier, this guy just fouled, so you got a decent win, right? You're plus 19 points, he's minus 19. But your stack size hasn't gone up. When does this go up? You play a couple of rounds, is it? And then the money transfers. You sure? That is not a good card. That is not a good card. What is going on? I knew it though. I bloody knew he had a diamond. Madness, mad hand. Throw over cards, backdoor clubs, butt shots. Possibly go wrong here. Of course, we missed the entire lot. King Queen is good enough, however. Why is he not bet? He always bets. The scores in OFC are settled at the end of the round. Understood. How many boards in a round? Oh, I got you. Okay. Appreciate that. Like I said, I know nothing about the game, buddy. You know, literally learning it. I've got a call with Queen High here because of how aggressive Colops is. I don't like it, but I can't be folding Queen High. That's King High. Nice sound. Right, turn my hand into a bluff. Is the top player is going to call with King High? Yes, because he called with 7 high before. So I can't really be bluffing those spots. That means obviously when we do have a hand, we do bet for value, get called a lot. Yeah, oh, actually, welcome back, sir. King High just got a call with it. Just got a call with King High. once, try and hit something. Gut shot. Better call it queen high again. That's answer. You know, we know Caloxi's kind of bit in every kind of hand, so the face card's going to do okay in a lot of spots there. Jack or 8s. Then that will most likely do. I will raise once for value. Yo, actually, what a price that is. Nice. Actually, in case you're wondering why we're playing fixed limit, mate, I did it by mistake. I sat down at the table by mistake. Obviously, Caloxi did not realise either. Peter Nuts. I know he's pretty aggressive as well. Could be all over. It is all over. It's all over. That's 9 hits. Oh, that would have been so savage. Can you imagine the 9 hits there? How savage would that have been? Caloxi. GG, sir. Just a little too over aggressive, buddy. GG. Okay, going to do one more winner. And that winner is the amazing, the impressive, Mad, no, scrap that. King Jack. Not Mad Jack, he's played already. Too slow. Sorry, sir. I'll be faster next time you've done it. So, in this round, Harriet is minus 16. I'm so confused as to what's going on. I mean, I know that, like, the hand strengths. Are you playing 2-7 as well? So what board is the 2-7? It's got to be on this one, right? Why have you got an ace there? That is the case. Oh, you got 2 boards with 5 cards. Maybe it's this hand here that's 2-7. No, sir, we're not doing fixed limit. Fuck off. No chance, sir. I know you're joking, but can you imagine? King Jack, obviously let me know which game you would like to play. I'm going to presume Hold'em. So yeah, this will be the last game, guys. I need to do dinner afterwards, unfortunately. I would sit down, but yeah, I just haven't got a clue. Yeah, Harry, I would have sat down there, mate, but I don't know anything really. I need to still read those articles you sent over and whatnot. Alright, there's a random player playing a... Come I'm trying to say here, there is a random player playing the heads up. Guy plays the hypers very often. Not too sure how much action he gets, to be honest. Do 7 triple draw, mix it up. I've not played it in years, but should be fun. Okay, let's do it then, dear Jack. I'll sit down, sir. So Jack wants to play do 7 triple draw. I can't see it. I can only see it at 250. I mean, I am blind. I do wear glasses, but yeah, I can't see it, buddy. So you want to play No Limit Hold'em Hyper, then we can do that, Jack. This is cool. Such a draw heavy board. If it does jam there, 10 queen, we kind of have to make it cool. Okay, let's do it then, mate. Right, amazing Jack. I've sat down, mate. Okay, great to hear. How are you? Yeah, looking forward to it, mate. Looking forward to it. So that's super. This guy's called the flop. So he's either going to have a pair or a straight draw. You'd have to believe. A straight draw is unlikely, especially it would be. Yeah, gut shot. Hopefully good. Does he make the call? He does. He just had the 7. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I thought I was on a straight draw. I don't know what he's thinking. I didn't know. I took it down though. So I'm free rolling it against King Jackie. Very nice river check as well. I just can't put you on an 8 when you check it over. I like it a lot. Well played, Mason Jack. It's a very nice check. so where is I guess he's not streaming then. Jay Hingers told me he's going to be streaming. I can't see him streaming. Jack, I'm going to make you a heavy favourite to win this one now, sir. It's quite the lead you got. GG, my friend. GG. For King is good enough. Okay, going to go find somebody to raid. It's been a good experience playing, you know, you guys heads up. Doing something a little bit different. Obviously, we had the delay as well. We'll be looking to do this again for sure. We'll be back live streaming on a Saturday morning, followed by early morning on Sunday as well. And then obviously next week we're going to play some Chinese OFC with friend of the stream Harrier as well. And we'll be battling both Dix and Acid heads up again at some point next week. Also. Oh yeah, until next stream, guys, do have a good one. Take it easy. Once again, the amazing Jack, well played, sir. Take care, guys. Adios. Raiders.